More at-home training. We can still improve our jiu-jitsu as long as we stay focused. So don't forget, we've already got the squeeze video out. You can do some online and at-home study. I've done a little short YouTube video on how to do that. We've also had the workout video, which is more push-ups and get the heart rate up. This is a movement video. We're going to go through some basic body movements, mechanics that we do when we do jiu-jitsu. Then we've got bridges and hipscapes and all these little variations that you can do just in your bedroom or wherever. All you need is just a little space and you can do all these. These can be done regularly. You can do these morning and night. You can do them a few times a week. Obviously, the more the better. So the goal is to just keep you guys head in the game and keep you moving. So we'll go through it real basic first. If it is, isolation stuff keeps going, I'll go in all the details of why these movements. There's about 8 or 9 movements. We can go into super detail which one applies for where. But this video is, I'm not going to go into too many details. We can do that further down the track to just keep putting information out there if this keeps going on for a while. So first, we're just going to go through the basic bridge. Most of you know what that is. Hip, feet shoulder width apart, close to your butt, your feet. Make sure your feet are planted well, and just keep your arms on your chest, because you never bridge when you're like this, because you've got to keep your arms in if somebody's on top, and just bridge straight up. Where you feel this, you should feel it in your hamstrings and in your glutes and your butt. Your feet shouldn't slide. You don't need to go up on your toes, and then you come back down. And it's like contracting and squeezing as you lift. So you should feel tummy, butt, hamstring, and back down. And you just do a few of these and start to just get your mind that you're waking up the body. Get some deep breaths and just start picturing that you're on the mat, pushing into someone inside control. So that's the basic bridge. The next one is bridging on the shoulder. So I look at the shoulder and I roll up on top of the shoulder. Then I come back. Then look at the other shoulder and roll on top of that shoulder. Notice how my opposite hip's leading up towards the ceiling, and back. And up, and back. And up, and back. So that's bridging shoulder to shoulder. The next one is what we call threading the needle. This is when someone might be on side and you might be threading through to come up to your knees and get your guard back, okay? Again, I'll be doing a video of all these in detail, what they're all used for, but first, let's just get the movements a little bit. So, you bridge on your shoulder. Now, whatever shoulder you're on, so I'm on my right shoulder, right leg threads. Boom. Then I come back. I'll just move out so I get a better angle of the camera. Bridge. So, left leg threads. Hips up and alive, and come back. This is called threading the needle. Bridge and thread. And back. Bridge and thread. Okay, that's a super important part of jiu-jitsu, especially with your escapes. The next one is bridging and stepping over the top. This one works quite well as well. There's many reasons to do this. So we're bridging. Opposite leg now, not same side, steps over. Now the key to this is bring your foot up near your face as much as you can. Put your knee on the floor, come up without pushing off the floor if you can, okay? So we're here, you're bridging. See my opposite, steps over, and try and do this in control with balance. Down, knee, up without doing this, okay? So again, here, knee down, foot in, and you come up on your knees. So there's another little one. Rolling on the knee. Okay, so I've got an injury at the moment. I'm going to explain how to do this and do it as best I can with the little injury I got. So as I come up, I want to bring one leg in. Just picture maybe you've done an idiot sweep from guard, or you've done your standard open guard, and you push someone in the hips and you've got to come up. You've got to come up on top to grab their feet. So coming up from your butt. Now, ideally, what you're going to try and do is have one foot planted, one knee in, and then roll up on that bent knee. I'm just gonna put my hand on the floor because I've just got a little sore knee, and then come up. But if you can do it without your hands, great. And then switch sides, and then come up, and then back, and switch, and back. So you ideally keep your hands here, or if you have to, like me, put your hand on the floor, it's okay. You know, you can still do it quite quick, so it's okay. That's coming up on the knee. Now we're gonna do some egg beaters. So this would be getting like your guard retention or keeping your guard, is when you're, you know, if someone's passing, you gotta bring your foot over to block them. Maybe grab a sleeve and do a lasso or put your foot in the bicep. So you're bringing your foot over and around and through, over and around and through, over and around and through, over and around and through. And we're gonna just do this. And it's a great warm up for the hips and knees. And you know, it gets that dexterity in the legs, so you get, you can coordinate where your feet going. After working with your legs for many years of playing guard and playing jiu-jitsu, you get the same, or not similar, not the same, but similar, where they feel like arms. You get to be able to control and do everything, like just like they're a set of arms. So, because you're using your legs so much. And that takes a lot of practice, to be able to coordinate your legs and use every little, you know, move your knee this way or turn your hip that way. Mobility through the hips is obviously huge. Egg beaters done. Hip scapes, we all know that. So you can do it, you don't have to do hip scapes up the mat. You can do them in just in a stationary position. So you can just keep your arms in and just move your hips up the mat. So the difference between a hip scape and a bridge. Bridge is up, hip scape's along. You know, you can switch how you do it as well. You can do it off one leg, or you can do it off two. Doesn't really matter so much. As long as your hips are moving up the mat. Oh, sorry, not up the mat, sorry, up towards your shoulders, it's okay. And you can practice your little hip scapes. But the one that I'm going to talk about in a little bit more detail is the bridge hip scape. Now this is something that will, if you get mastered at this, it will really help you with your escaping, okay? So a few details. So just picture someone on my side here, they're laying across and they've got a cross face on me, right? If I just bridge into them and come back down, it's very difficult to get my knee in, right? If I just hip scape, they're just gonna follow me. But if I bridge into them, deal with the cross face as well. You don't want to be doing it like this. If I bridge into them here, and I get a higher bridge, so now their body's, you know, I'm pushing into their body to move their body slightly. My forearm's here, and then I move my hip back and replace with my knee. Now I've got this shield between me and them, and their hip, and you push away. And now you're starting to get your guard back. Now I'll go hook their leg and lock the guard. So the bridge and hip scape, again, I'll do videos in more detail if this virus keeps going on. So that was just a brief run while we do it. So we bridge, hip, and replace. Off, bridge, hip, away, and replace. So there's a basic few movements that you can do. Now you don't have to just follow the video. Now you can do them in repetition. You can do them over and over again. So I would suggest 10 of each, okay? 10 of each. So you could do 10 bridges, 10 shoulder to shoulders, 10 threading the needles, 10 stepping over the top with the bridge, 10 rolling on the knee, 10, or you know, count to 10 with the egg beaters, hip scape, side to side 10, and hip scape with the bridge 10. That would be a great way to warm the body up. And then if you feel up to it, you could do the workout video after it, and even the squeeze video as well. I've got a lot more ideas, you know, I won't babble on too much, but the ideas of what we can all do at home. I've got some drills that we can work against the wall. I've got some drills that we're going to work with the gi. I've got some fun ideas to work on our balance. Works with the clothesline, I was thinking, but we'll see how it all goes. Anyway, everyone stay positive. We'll all be back to it before we know it. Like it's going to be okay. Miss you so much already. Yeah. See you soon. Get your training in.